Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWTF. We want the fastest game show. I'm MikeC.
And I'm Fred Y.
Hey, man. It ain't Pop Control. We're talking about IPs
Yeah.
that should make a comeback.
Now these are me and Mike's selections of IPs that from back in the day, I guess, that think we should think to make a comeback. Now, we have not discussed the limits on how many IPs that we're going to talk about, nor have we discussed the consoles of the past. Now, this may be something recent, or this may be something 16-bit, 8-bit, whatever. You know what I mean? But Mike, I'll let you go first, and we'll just tag team off of each other. You'll do one, and I'll do one, and we'll keep it like that. So, your first IP that you think they should bring back, and why?
I think they actually should do a Splatterhouse game, man. With the technology that they have now, I think they really can make it really well and actually dive more deep into the horror type of elements of it, and just to make it a better overall game. Because I remember playing it on the TurboGrafx 16. It's one of the games that I was drawn to. It reminds you of it was like far as like a Jason type of look for the guy, but he was actually trying to find his girlfriend that was kidnapped by this evil house. That's why they call it the Splatter House. So you dealt with a lot of stuff. And in between these houses, it looked like you was outside, but you wasn't really outside. It was like different like dimensions on each level of the house, trying to get to the girl and get to this evil of the house so you can save your girlfriend. But fun game, man. This is with the TurboGrafx. Good thing about TurboGrafx, they introduced something with that was like the turbo mode. Which basically you have different functions up on the controller, right? And it would be like it would be like you quickly pressing a button, and they have different levels as far as on that. So far as you swinging the axe, you can be swinging it regularly or swinging it all crazy and stuff like that. So very fun game, man. I would like to see that done up again on the current gen what we have now. So I think that'll be freaking awesome.
Okay.
Fred, what you
got? Dino Crisis. I think Dino Crisis, now that debuted on the PlayStation, and it was the same people that made Resident Evil, but instead of the zombies and stuff, you had dinosaurs. Now, in the first Dino Crisis, you had the T-Rex, and then you just had raptors. And this was a pretty short game. It didn't take that long to beat it. It had the same concept of Resident Evil, but it was just dinosaurs. And believe it or not, the engine that they used to make those dinosaurs for the game was the same engine that they used to make the Jurassic Park movie, the first one that came out, actually. So that technology was on there. Now, it started getting dumb, like, at the third installment, when it was like dinosaurs in space. And that's when it took a total loss. It was a total shit show after that one. But Dino Crisis, I think, is an IP that they should bring back with the technology that they have with these Xboxes and the rest of these consoles. I think that would be a top seller. Okay.
Right.
Mike?
Another game that fun game, you know what I'm saying? It played on like telekinesis and all special type of powers, man. It was a game called PsyOps, okay? I don't know if you played this game, PsyOps, man, but it was one of those games that you can use your mind to control certain elements of the game, bring people out, shoot them or anything like that, man. But great story, great everything about this game. This was just a cool freaking game, man. They never completed it. So they left it as far as, when you beat some games, right, like a to be continued. This was one of those to be continued games, right? But this is brought to you by Midway. To give you a little history on Midway. Midway is the first studio that brought you Mortal Kombat. All right, so with Ed Boon and John Tobias, as far as the creators of Mortal Kombat. But this was a Midway game. That company has left. It's NetherRealm now, and Midway is gone in the past. But if they was to bring something like that back, that would be phenomenal. For all those people that love PsyOps, man, actual PsyOps 2 would be fantastic, bro. Fred?
SOCOM.
Oh, I know you was going to say SOCOM.
Okay. This also debuted on the PlayStation. Now, we talk about the PlayStation 2. And for you all that don't remember, when the PlayStation 2 was able to get online, you also could put this modem that had you could attach a ID hard drive to it, and that actually came with I think Final Fantasy came with that. So you got that whole big box with the modem, and yeah, either dial up or you had high speed internet. And with the SOCOM, man, I think SOCOM was the best online shooter game ever to this day. Graphically, it doesn't hold up to your stuff like Warzone and things like that. But if they can find a way to integrate SOCOM with how stuff looks today and make it a more modernized thing, I think that they would have a winner. Now they did come out with SOCOM on the PlayStation 3, and again that was a shit show. I think it was a single player campaign, but all the SOCOM Navy SEALs that was on the PlayStation 2 was not. I don't ever remember it being a solo game. It was always a team on game, and that's how I even became part of the NBL clan with Quest and Fat Tony and Fixer and Val. And we would play people like SPT, and that was the guy from the GameStop that was in what was that? Capital Plaza, not Capital Plaza Mall, but out there in Hyattsville. So that's where I met a lot of people that I'm good friends with today. SOCOM, one of the best third-person shooter games that's out there at that time, and believe it or not, it's still sponsored right now, so you can go on there and play that game, man. If you have the old PlayStation 2 and your modem, you can still go ahead and play it. All right, Mike.
Castlevania. Okay, I know it's been a while since they did the Castlevania. I think the last one was Shadows of Night or something like that. I'm talking about the Castlevania that they used to have like back in the day with Simon Belmont. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Going through the castle trying to get Dracula, and just taking out all these demons and stuff like that with your different vials of potion, far as and your boomerang cross or whatever that would annihilate everybody on the screen. You know, your holy water that looked like little things of glue that you would throw at the ground and everything. So, fun game, man. Tons of fun, man. I would like to see a new take up on that, as far as with the graphics they have now. For it.
Steel Battalion, and I want y'all to hold on for a second. Hold on, because
okay.
I gotta show y'all.
He's gonna get his the big desk out.
Now, Steel Battalion that came out on the original Xbox. I'm gonna show y'all this controller that it had. This was the steel. Oh damn, y'all can't see it.
You can see it. Don't drop it on your head. Don't want no concussion.
But this is Steel Battalion, and this was on the Xbox.
Wow, that seems very confusing.
Yes. Now, it's a mech game, and it came with that controller. I wish they would bring that back with the controller. The technology that they have now, I mean, this thing got like maybe 40 buttons and the emergency eject button on it. This game is totally awesome, man. Again, and it's still supported. Not by Xbox Live, but there are channels that you can go through and you can still play this game online. Steel Battalion. They tried to bring it out on 360 using the Kinect, and that again was a shit show. Do y'all get what I'm trying to say here? All the original shit was better than what they was trying to do, because they tried to take the formula. They tried to reinvent the wheel, basically, with Steel Battalion. It didn't work. I would rather have the peripherals like the controllers. Y'all may not remember, but back in the day when like 360 and Xbox, and I wish I had never messed up my controller, but they used to have peripherals like motorcycle peripherals. You know what I'm saying? Motorcycle controllers. You had the brake and the clutch, and it just looked like the handlebars of of a motorcycle. It's just like when you playing Gran Turismo. I don't know if y'all can see behind me, but I got the Thrustmaster with the six shifter and the three pedals and stuff like that, and it makes it more. You're more submerged in the game when you're using these type of peripherals. But if they would bring back a game like Steel Battalion and bring back an updated model of the mech controller, I think that would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Mike?
Double Dragon.
Yeah.
I want a good 2-player game, man. We
Yeah.
need a good 2-player game to go through these levels and stuff like that. Just with a new modernized take up on it, still keeping some of the feel of the old school, man. But we need something that two people can sit down on the couch and play together, bro. That's what we need. Double Dragon, man. Tons of fun. I remember playing Double Dragon 2 with my brother, man. Had a ball playing with that, with the glitches and all. How you would headbutt somebody or either knee somebody, they fly all the way off the screen, man. It was just a fun game, man. Hours and hours of fun, bro.
Oh yeah, I could see that. I could see that working. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And they made an attempt of a Double Dragon, man, but it wasn't. Nah. That wasn't it. They need to actually do it and do it the right way.
Yeah.
Fred?
Rock Band or Guitar Hero.
Okay.
I would love for them to bring this musical thing back, man. The stuff with the drums, the peripherals with the drums and the guitar and the microphone and the keyboard, stuff like that. I'm not going to mention DJ Hero because I thought that was kind of corny, but just that if they would bring back GarageBand and integrate that with that as well, because say you have an office party, right? That'd be very entertaining with somebody on lead, somebody on bass, somebody on drums, and then somebody on turntables. So I will say DJ Hero with that combined together, all three of those games combined together, Rock Band, DJ Hero, and Guitar Hero. I think that those would be great. They did have another game called Gig, and that actually used a real guitar, and it really showed you how to play, man. But those musical games, man, and that I could see them integrating. They had a keyboard as well. I forget which one. I do have the keyboard, but I don't know if it went to GarageBand or Guitar Hero. But they can integrate like any type of instrument, a flute, a harmonica. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm telling you, those musical games, and I think I've seen something where they're trying to bring it back, but I would love for them to bring that back with the peripherals too. Mike?
Contra, like Contra 3 Alien Wars, man, that game, you know, I used to love 2-player games, man. That game was vicious, man, as far as when you would get on this missile and you'd be attached to it just to take out the bad guy. I mean, like, good over-the-top stuff, but having fun 2 players, man. They need to bring some 2-player games back, like far as so people can have fun, man. Not this other Contra. I don't know what this other Contra they made a couple years ago. I don't know what that was. Yeah. I think somebody just had some extra money lying on the ground. They said, "Hey, what can you do with this? Not much, but here, let me take it and try." They need to actually put their money actually into something that's really going to make a Contra and actually do it justice. 2 players, running gun, shooting. They even could do, you know, how they did the side scrolling as well as the up and down, just to change out the levels, as far as different levels that you would have to do. But man, they need to make it like that, as far as you running, shooting with the spread, the laser, the bomb thing. Man, come on, man. Let's do up a good Contra game, man. It's time. Fred?
Max Payne.
Okay.
I think that will bring Max Payne. Now, I may be saying this wrong, but did they integrate like a wolf or a dog with that game?
You think about Dead to Rights.
Dead to Rights. Okay, Max Payne and Dead to Rights.
That was actually a pretty good game. The first Dead to Rights was good. The second one was like a little off. Better visuals and stuff, but it just didn't have the same feel as the first one. But that Max Payne, that last Max Payne they did, I think that was awesome. A lot of people ain't like that one, But I thought that was phenomenal. That was like the best Max Payne, man. I really thoroughly enjoyed that last Max Payne they did, man. It was nice and gritty. It was up-to-date visuals. It made sense, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no guy that looked like he was constipated the whole time and just be looking at you all crazy and stuff. It was a good freaking game. It was stealth and it was different aspects of the game to put in. It reminds you of they integrated like Max Payne, a little bit of like Splinter Cell up in it, you know, to make a great game, man. That game was phenomenal. I don't care what nobody said. Max Payne, that last one, 3, I had a blast playing that junk, bro. And I really didn't play the first 2 Max Payne, but that last Max Payne, I said, man, this game looks vicious, bro. I'm playing this. Phenomenal job, man. Most definitely good. Yeah, that would be fantastic, bro. I'd like to see something like that. But Fred, we keep going on and on for hours and hours as far as with IPs. But that's it for me for now. I think we need to either start like an episode as far as with this that will come and say what IPs need to be done. But yeah, I think that we got some more stuff underneath our belts that we would like to see. But
I'll say one more, and I guarantee you were, and everybody in the earshot listening to this will agree with.
Okay, talk to me.
Splinter goddamn Cell, man.
Yeah. I thought they were supposed to be doing the Splinter Cell. They supposed to be bringing the Splinter Cell. That last Splinter Cell where they had like the writing on the walls, like be careful or watch out or something like that. That was a vicious one right there.
Bring Splinter Cell back, please.
Sam Fisher.
Yes.
Sam Fisher.
Don't give us to us in a damn Ghost Recon mission.
Yeah.
We want a single game, man, for this dude, man.
Yeah.
That's it. Like I said, Mike said, we go on and on and on, man. But yeah,
keep on batting back and forth like a damn tennis racket, bro. Dude, yeah, man. I think looking forward to IPs like that. If anybody listens, developers, hey, if you need somebody to consult with, MikeC, Fred Y here at WWTF. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We'll get you on the right path. You just got to create it. Like, hey, let us come test it. I'll be like, nah, this ain't it. Nope, this ain't it. No problem, bro. We do charge a consultant fee. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But we will get
you on the right track.
Game possible. Most definitely, bro. Most definitely, man. So that's basically it. IPs you want to see happen, hopefully in the future, or maybe some of these are already being developed. We don't know yet. So we'll revisit this stuff. We'll definitely talk about this.
And if y'all have some IPs that y'all would like to see have resurface, please put them down in the comments, man. What are some of the ones that we missed that are your flavor? You know what I'm saying? Yep. Ice Climber. Bring it back. Come on, man. Let's do something.
Bubble, you know what I'm saying?
Double dribble. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we can keep going on and on, man. But, man, like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. That's thagamersshow with an A. Don't forget to head over to Facebook store page to find low prices. Don't forget to hit us on vTime. Don't forget to subscribe. Member, and don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when we drop videos like these. Tell people about the Gamer Show.
And please remember to like, subscribe, and follow all our social media networks. And we'll see you next time on WWTF.
We want the facts.
Gamer Show.
See you next time. Keep on watching. Thanks for tuning in.
Later,
Peace.
Later, y'all.